Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Liverpool Manager. We are playing Championship Manager 2001-2002. For those of you who are newcomers, we are now at episode 18 and we are in mid-December with a home league game against Middlesbrough. I think Middlesbrough are actually above us in the table. So these guys are above us in the table. I'm pretty sure I saw that. So if we think we're good enough to be in Middlesbrough's position, we need to beat them. Simple as that. And looks like the linesman has turned against us after last episode, where we received a couple of favourable decisions from the linesman against Leeds United. So David Seaman back in the team because Dudek got injured. We've got Park Jin Sub still in the team. That wasn't a mistake. I want to see if he can cope. And we haven't really got anyone else in that position who's playing well, so thought might as well. Now, are you going to allow us that goal, or yes, good. So we take the lead, but Middlesbrough have been threatening, so far from over. Now, I think we've got a couple of games in hand over Middlesbrough, but you don't want to let them get too far ahead, so we don't want to lose this. Don't want to make life difficult for ourselves, because it's all very well having games in hand, but that doesn't guarantee you're going to get points from those games in hand. So we want to be as close to the people above us, the teams above us, as possible, without having to rely on our games in hand that we still have. Park Jin Sub there with a good bit of play, I notice. Pretty uneventful first half. So I've signed my third physio. I did mention that in the last video. So it will be interesting to see if we do get less injuries as a result. The third physio came in after Dudek got injured. So Park Jin Sub again. Gareth Southgate. Could you have predicted back in 2001 he'd end up being England manager? Berger's been much more active. I don't know if... Is there such a thing on this as match fitness as well as just general fitness? Because he was back to 100% fitness, but he was subdued in the first few games. Now he seems to have got into his stride, although that's not the cleverest thing for him to do. I think they've gone more attacking. Did they not take off a central defender for a midfielder, a winger? Alan Johnston, remember him? I don't. Let me make a substitution, please, because I feel like Middlesbrough are on top here. Fishgan and Barnby on. Barnby playing in a central midfield role for about the first time this season, so that's not really his best position. But he's not been on the pitch much lately, so I'm hoping that spurs him on to put a proper shift in and show the manager he's worth his place in the team. Park Jin Sub actually doing okay. Well, pretty desperate times when you're hoping that Schmitz is going to make a difference off the bench, but you never know. Yes, Bishkan, get in there. This ain't looking good. Come on. No. Oh, Park Jin sub. Oh my goodness. He's just going past our entire team. Is that Littmanen again? Are they going to allow the goal? Looks like it. 10th goal of the season for Yari. We were under the cosh for most of that second half, but I think we've already made all 3 of our substitutions. Oh, the hat-trick. The hat-trick hero. Lovely strike by Yari Littmanen. He really has been the difference. Paul Ince, an unhappy return to Anfield for him. I feel like Middlesbrough deserve at least a goal, but they're not going to get it. Solid result, not great performance though. We have another home game, and it's against another team from the northeast, Newcastle, and they're up there as well. They're just below us, and this is our game in hand over most of the rest of the league, or one of our games in hand. If we can win this, we'll be up to 3rd. I like to see that extremely cagey start. They're nervous. Hat-trick hero Littmanen. He's not going to be able to reproduce that. They have got Alan Shearer. Littmanen already heavily involved. Owen wasn't fully fit, so I put Fowler in. And Fowler did score a couple of goals in his last game, although that was against Luton Town. Partridge was underwhelming in the last game, so let's see if he has a bounce back performance. And the other player I'm looking out for is Haman, because Haman didn't do great. Redknapp scores. The only reason he didn't play against Middlesbrough is because he wasn't 100% fit, so I had to play Gary McAllister. I'm not sure Gary Mack is a starting 11 player at the moment. But Partridge has started well. These guys are dangerous. Laurent Robert as well. Oh, and Kieran Dyer, forgot about him. He's pretty good on this. Come on, Heskey. Oh. I know he scored 2 goals against Celtic when we won 5-1, but I'm not sure he's scored since then. So he might be due a goal. Redknapp and Partridge have been the 2 best players for us so far in the first quarter of the game. Dubious to oh no, no, come on. Keep you calm. Didn't think that was like Yari Littmanen. Perhaps he does have a fiery temper after all. Heskey! Oh, built you up there. Great football by Liverpool. We're playing some nice stuff. Can't remember where Newcastle are in the table. I think they're like 6th or something. Of course, in real life, Fowler left Liverpool around this time of the season and joined Leeds. You do what you got to do, Sammy. Come on, living dangerously. Newcastle putting up a lot more stiff resistance than Middlesbrough did. Conceding a lot of free kicks as well. Yeah, we're not playing as well as we did earlier in the half. So half time I think's come at a good time for us, as long as we can hold on here. Oh, they've hit the woodwork twice. Haman again on a 6, so let's make a change now, because I'm not that happy with how we've been playing in the last 20 minutes or so. Park Sub hasn't looked out of place in this team, and hopefully by dropping Babel for a few games, when he comes back he'll play better than he did. Oh, they've got is that Craig Bellamy coming on? Okay, bit of a reshuffle here. Oncho was on a 6 and not in great fitness condition, so we've dropped Bishkan into defence. Oh no, I'm a bit worried about Park Jin Sub now that I've switched him to the other side of the back three. Don't know if he's going to be able to cope against Dyer. And we've got Redknapp now in defensive midfield and Barnby in central midfield. So it's actually a pretty attacking midfield. And I think Newcastle's still on top. We've got one substitution left to make. Nice one, Park Jin Sub. Come on, it's about time Liverpool actually had an attack. It's been all Newcastle. Come on. That was good defending from them. Danny Murphy with a chance here, hopefully to seal the game. I mean, Lippmann was always going to slightly underperform versus his hat-trick performance in the previous game. Come on, Fowler. No. Craig Bellamy back there. Oh, we've hit the bar now. So they've hit the woodwork twice and we've hit the woodwork once. This has been a very tight game. Uh-oh. Well, we hung on there. We really did. Got the goal early, and then it was we were under attack for most of that game, but we got the 3 points. So that leaves us in third, and hopefully we can stay at least third. I won't want us to drop down below third, given that we've still got a game in hand over Leeds, and we're 5 points clear of them. We should really be looking above rather than below, but we'll see how it goes. We're 5 points behind Manchester United with a game in hand. So, I don't know. I think if we finish the season in third, I'll be surprised if I get fired. So, that would mean a season 2. You'd all love that, I know. Anyway, see you in the next episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and so on. Take care. See you soon. Bye.